Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ricardo, and today, we're finally going to start the anime project that I mentioned in my previous video. We're going to be working on the prologue from Vagrant. We're going to try to turn that entire comic to an anime episode. So it's going to be my first time doing a full anime episode. We're going to try together. Hopefully, I don't cry. I'm sure it's going to be long. But anyhow, so this video is basically going to be an intro, how I cut up the panels from the comic pages and lay them out in TVPaint. So that's the program I'm going to be using to create this animation. So let's get started. All right, guys. So let's get started on setting up our TVPaint file and whatnot. But first, I'm going to be cutting up the pages. I already pre-cut all the pages already. If you can look on my screen, they're all pre-cut. But I'm going to show you 3 pages so you have an understanding. So, see, this is page 1. So, yeah. So this is page 1. So you have the first panel, second panel. Well, this is not page 1. I'm sorry. This is page 2. This is page 1. So you have the established shot, right? Being come down. This is the third panel, and now you have the second one. She's walking, coughing blood on the floor. And then the third one, it cuts to an established shot to show that they're in a different location. Anyhow, so what I did basically, I cut all the panels. So if you notice, I separate all the panels. And normally, when I do my animations, I usually do my animation in 6K. So we're talking about like 5760 times 3240 pixels. So, and the resolution is like 600. So normally I work in that size. So when I go to post, like After Effects or whatever, I can shrink and whatever and doesn't lose any quality on the lines and whatnot. Anyhow, so I cut up, see that I cut all of them up. I cut up a lot of pages, but you know, we're just gonna be going through like 3 pages today. So let's start saving them out. I didn't save them out. I probably should have did that off camera. Alright guys, so TVPaint. Normally TVPaint usually open the last canvas that you was working on. So I set it to just create a blank canvas, but let me show you. So when you click File, click New Project, like I said before, I normally have the size 5760 by 3240 pixels, and this time I'm gonna have it in 8 frame per second. Disney does it in 24. They're crazy people. I'm not doing that. Normally anime usually be 8 to 12 frames per second, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. And as far as the DPI resolution, it doesn't even matter because it's not really a picture you're working on. It's going to be a video. But as long as the canvas size is large enough, you should be fine. So, like I said, it automatically opened the canvas for me with the preset size. So, all right now, so you have 2 options on this side. You have the project and you have clip timeline. So project is basically you can create a bunch of small scenes into a scene. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but so since we cut up, let me find. We cut up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We cut up 10 panels, right? So we're gonna create. So each panel is gonna have its own project. So let's just start creating we're gonna create around 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3 pages, I believe. Right. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 3 and 1 panel. Anyway, so I guess I should name them. No, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna leave them clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, clip 4, and whatnot. So for clip 1, right, great thing about TVPaint, you can drag and drop. So clip 1, I'm gonna drag and drop, and it's gonna try to stretch it. So this is clip 1. Great thing about clip 1, so you see how you click on clip, you see clip 1. Once you click on it, you can click on clip timeline, and when you click on timeline, this is where you can do all the animation and whatever and keep it in that section. So I'm gonna go back out and go to clip 2, and you're gonna see this thing here. This is panel 2 and 3. I believe, no, did I do this wrong? Where's my reference? See, that's why you have to have the reference. I think I put the wrong panel. Or legs, or feet, sorry. That's what you're gonna see. There you go. And for the next one, I believe this is it. And the next one. And this one. So you see, so the first shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, fifth, sixth. Assuming you guys get the drift, what I'm trying to do. Throw that here. What's the other one? And then she screamed out, she called out to someone, and then you see footsteps. Right? There you go. Let's save this, because yes, let's save this. Where am I saving this to? Yes, let's save this for now. Here. Save. So TVPaint save. So just in case we crash, we're good. Anyhow. Alright, so this is our first scene. Right? And now we can actually create the animation. So I'm just gonna do quick rough sketches so you have an understanding. So normally when it starts, basically, I guess you can treat this as the last extreme. So let's see, I'm gonna create 3 frames. Also, how to create frames. So this is, I guess this is one layer, and these are frames right here. These are all frames, right? So how I normally do that is basically, let me close these. So when you create a new layer, you can have 1 frame, right? Or to create a new layer, you click on this drop down, and you can click, it's called enemy layer. I guess that's the name of it. Once you click on that, you create a new layer, right? So once you do that, you have the first frame. You can do 2 ways to create many frames. You can click on here and drag it out, and you see all these frames. Or you can just go to the next spot and press backspace. You can do it that way as well. So I'm gonna drag it out to 3 because I'm just gonna do quick keyframe just to give an example and how we're gonna start this. So basically 1, 2, 3. So you know the first frame is gonna be regular clouds, right? You're just gonna see, you can have these buildings, and where's my pencil? Let's do these quick weird buildings. What's going on my pencil? So in my previous video, I show you how. Well, I didn't really show you guys, didn't I? I believe I did, but just for this video's sake, if you look on the right hand side, you can, if you drag your pen way to the right, a menu gonna pop in, and then you can scroll down and find your pencil. They're right here. Or you can just create your own pencil, or you can just use the default brush. I like to use the number 2 pencil that I have. It's pretty cool. Anyhow, so let's sketching these buildings. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to get used to TVPaint shortcuts. They're not like Photoshop. They're different. But anyway, let's do these weird boxes. Just so you have an understanding. Good thing about the comic, I already have these as pre-backgrounds, but I might have different backgrounds by the time we finish. And you have the clouds, 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 right? Right, so that's gonna be that's regular moon in the sky. You know, you have to get used to TVPaint madness sometimes. But anyway, clouds, right? So this could be the first shot. So when we first click play on the video, obviously we're gonna have the camera moving and panning to give it more life. But this is the first shot you're gonna see. Second, you're gonna have the clouds. Oh, I forgot. You want to turn on onion skin, and your timetables, your light tables over here. You can turn on the light skin. So you notice how I turn it on and it shows the green, because if I turn this one off, this is one frame, frame 1. So it's making the onion skin for frame 1. So now we're gonna do frame 2. So the trick to this, instead of redrawing the background over and over, let's use this background as 1, and when you go to the right, you can right click on it. Well, sorry, click on it. It's gonna says none, loop, ping ping, and hold. You wanna click on hold, so it doesn't matter how many frames you have, it's always gonna show this. But I'm pointing to my screen like you can see my finger, but hopefully you can see my mouse. Anyhow, so we're gonna leave this as the background, right? And we're gonna go on top, create a new layer, and put that as frame, so we don't have to keep drawing the background. So let's even do this. We're gonna move all of this to its own layer, so you can select. Like you can basically use the lasso tool, circle a part of the image, and then the cool thing about TVPaint, if you look over here, it says cut to layer. You cut to layer and it automatically move this on its own layer. So you have the background and this. So keep the background on hold. Let's color this one so you know what it's about. So just see let's click on here, and your color pops up, and you just click whatever color. Anyhow, so next frame, turn on the onion skin. Next frame, you're gonna see the clouds. How should it be? The clouds are sitting by itself, just chilling, and you're gonna see the clouds moving. So let's have the clouds moving. So you're gonna see. Actually, the light should just shoot out of nowhere. So if the light shoots out of nowhere, you're just gonna be bam. I believe it's like this, and then we're gonna be shooting from here like this, stop it halfway, and then last frame is gonna open up like this. Clouds move to the side, and they shoot fully down. Alright, so bam. Let's play this real quick. Okay, so we're gonna hold it for a few seconds. Oh yeah, so if you drag this out, if you click on the bottom here, you drag it out, you hold the first frame. So you hold the first frame for a few seconds, then bam. And you drag this out as well. So you hold the last frame. So let's play. See? Bam. So that's just an example. Obviously, when I go back in, I'm gonna clean it up better. So this is the this is the first panel. Second panel. Same premise, right? Do your background, be a background. So basically, the building here, here, here. I believe this is the building. Actually. I'll be using this same background from the comic, but this is just to show you what I'm talking about. So we're gonna say this is the buildings, right? So now let's start. This is the background. Let's color this green or yellow. And we're gonna put it on hold, and then we're gonna create a new layer. And now we're gonna show the beam hidden. So the first frame, it's here, right? And then push it out, and bam. So you want to make this fast because the beam is coming in fast. So basically, I think 2 frames will do this. So, well, I didn't put the background. This is gonna be quick. Maybe push this one up more. This one, and then go in between. Coming a lot faster than that. Gonna be a lot faster than that as well. So let's move this up some more. So animation is mostly about timing and spacing, right? So you want to time stuff out, so when you play it, it makes sense. But I think I'm getting too much into it. I need to go because we have a lot to cover. So we're just gonna leave this for now. See the beam come in hard, and then the footsteps, right? So basically, since we're using you have to treat all the comic panels as the extreme keyframe. You want to treat that as an extreme keyframe. So, for example, this one, she already stepped in the screen. So we're gonna use this as a background, and we're gonna create a new layer. So actually, let me draw the background. She's stepping in the scene, and this line sucks. Alright, so this is the ground, right? So you're gonna see the ground first, right? And then it's gonna be for what's going on? You see the ground first, right? Then I'm gonna create the next layer. Oh, I'm messing up. This is the background, right? So basically, since the panel, the comic panel is the established shot, basically that's the last frame, we need to show how she get there. So basically it's gonna be no feet in the screen, and then you're gonna have this is my crazy foot I'm drawing right now. This is our feet, right? Again, we're not going too crazy, and then so before I start going into this, normally when you're doing your anime, you have to do your storyboard, the writing, and all that stuff. Because we already have the comic, we can just use everything's already there for us. So we're just basically taking the panels and animating the panels, and then put them together, and basically boom, that's how you create a video. So that's why we're not really talking about storyboarding and all that stuff, because we literally take it from the comic page. Anyhow, so basically first frame blank, and foot is coming in the picture and needs to line to this. So bam, second one, this is our weird feet, but you can once we start doing details, it looks better once I start drawing. And in the last frame, it end up on the last keyframe, and is this one, this feed. So bam, bam, bam. Probably need to space it out though. And when I say spacing, is timing and spacing. I guess I have to go over that as well. So we click on play. Just to give you an example. Right, there you go. See? And then you go to the rinse and repeat. So now this one, right? So the great thing about this one, you can use the camera to do shortcuts. So for a shot like this, you see our feet, right? So she already stepped into you already know someone is there. So what you can do, and normally you want to do this in After Effects, you can have the camera zoom in. Again, I'm doing this. I know you can see my fingers. I'm just gonna draw lines. Basically, this is a camera, right? You can actually have first frame like this, right? This is a camera, and this is the first frame. So you're gonna have the camera start panning up, right? You're gonna have the camera pan up, and once you get to here, then you can have her start walking. So it's like it's from here going up, going up, going up, and once you get here, that's when she start walking. Depends on how you want to do the camera shot, right? So you have, or you can have a fast blur in shot that shows her. So in this case, we don't have to, we can just start from this keyframe. We can use this as a keyframe and continue having moving. So basically, we're going to use as a markup, say we run 10. So say we draw her like this, right? This is her. Right, so now we have to figure out our movement. So next frame. In this case, you're just introducing her, so you don't really want to have her moving so much. Or if you really want to, yeah, you don't want her moving too much, so you can have her from here and then she make an what's gonna hold. Our next move would be basically just moving slightly, just so she has some type of life, because again, you're using the camera to pan on her, so you can just have her move slightly. Just you're gonna be doing a lot of acting. You know, you're gonna start seeing me doing some weird move because you actually have to watch yourself act in the camera so you can get the motion you're looking for. So if she's already like this, holding her stomach, you can have her head turn slightly and her body turn a bit, because you just want to slightly turn, because again, you're just using the camera to introducing her. So you're introducing her and you're just having a slight movement. Yeah, that's a slight movement. So we're gonna do P-frame, just a slight movement. So, and it stopped. And then by the time she finished moving, the camera already here on her, right? So we have that one, and then this one now, this is an extreme keyframe, right? So basically you want to show how she get to this stage. Like she's gonna be walking and then and split over. So and that's how you're gonna do it for this one. Same goes for this one. When she split, you're gonna have her fall in to the screen basically. So for this one here, again, we're using this as extreme. Hold. So this one, she basically gonna be like here. She's like right here, and she right here, and then she's here. The next one, she's like, you know, she's right here. So you have this one panning up, and you see her bleeding and whatnot. And the next one, she's walking. I guess we can have her make one more step. What did I do? We're gonna make one more step of her walking, just to show before she fall into that frame. So she's walking, and then to this pose. And then you can have her do more stuff, like spitting blood and her eyes moving and all that stuff. But this is all planning. We're at the planning stage, so we're planning out, and then we can go back and start detailing and put it in more keyframes. So basically, you're gonna rinse and repeat for all the panels or scene, and then in the next episode, I'm going to show you guys and how I start, put some details in the characters and whatnot, and basically timing them better. And we're going to be talking about timing and spacing and whatnot. Oop, my pen. So, alright guys, so make sure you guys subscribe, and like and leave in a question. I'm sure I did a horrible job trying to explain this crazy stuff, but give me some time. Hopefully I get better at this. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.